All right, things shaping up in 3A now, and you know, we had some great games in this one. We're hoping to get you some highlights from South Georgia. Did not come in. So you had Pierce County taking on Monroe area, ending the Purple Hurricanes, one of our former High Five Sports Teams of the Week season. Pierce County undefeated this year, 13-0, coming in 24-7 winners over Monroe area, so they move on. And then Cedar Grove and Benedictine, you know, was a double-A power for so long, but the Cadets got rolled by Cedar Grove. The Saints tonight, again, highlights we were hoping to show you, just couldn't come in by deadline. So Cedar Grove rolls 55-0, the final, down in Savannah next week. So Cedar Grove had to do all that driving. Well, this is going to be good for them next week because, as we said, the bottom won the universal coin flip this week. So Pierce County will have to go to Cedar Grove into Cobb County next week. So Cedar Grove won't have to do that drive coming up. Other side of the bracket, you have Peach County and Westminster facing off in the quarterfinals for the third year in a row. Each had won, or they had played once at each site. Peach County continues to beat Westminster and knock them out of the playoffs. They do it again tonight. 21-3 the final from Fort Valley tonight. And then Calhoun taking on Jenkins, and the boys from Jenkins having to come all the way up from Savannah to take on Calhoun. Calhoun stays undefeated and beats them 24-12. So the other side of the bracket, it'll be Peach County and Calhoun, both #1 seeds. It goes to the bottom, so it'll be at Calhoun next week. Now, you may remember last year, the state final game, this was one of the few that was actually played in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Calhoun and Peach County. Calhoun won the state title. Peach wasn't real happy about it, felt like there were some plays that should have been, if we had review in high school, reviewed, and they were called wrong. Calhoun felt a couple others were wrong that were called in that game, but there was bad blood, it really seemed like, at the end of that game. So it should be interesting next week in Calhoun as the Trojans come up to take on the Yellow Jackets, and we'll definitely keep an eye on that game next week as we see a rematch of last year's state title game.